Welcome to the Chicken Shack in Las Vegas, southwest part of Las Vegas off Sunset Boulevard. This is my favorite place to get wings in Las Vegas. Now I'm doing this in my car because if I did this outside it's too windy, you wouldn't hear a word I said. But this is my favorite place to get wings in Las Vegas. They have great wings. They're not your normal wings though, they're bigger than normal. They're like twice as big as your usual wings. So an order of 6 wings here would be like an order of a dozen wings anywhere else. They're also breaded and fried to give it that extra crunch and flavor. And they have really good shoestring fries as well, and buffalo chicken fries, and it's affordable, good prices. It's a hole-in-the-wall place, nothing special when you walk in, you know, not much to it, but very good food. I've been coming here since 2011. I make sure to come here every time I come to Las Vegas. I even said that there's one time when I was moving to San Diego and I stopped in Las Vegas for one night, if I could only go to one place, well, this is the one place I went. But I love this place, good food, one of my favorite places, tradition, Las Vegas tradition for me. Anyway, again, Chicken Shack, Las Vegas. There's multiple locations in the area. I know there's one in Henderson I've been to before, but this is my main location. I think they have them in Denver now too, so it's expanding. But as far as I'm concerned, this is the original one, and it's a local place. Pull it into the parking lot.
Proceed to the route.
Shut up. Here it is, the Chicken Shack, baby. The sauce definitely has some sweetness to it. Alright, I am here at Juans Flaming Fajitas and Cantina in Las Vegas off Tropicana Boulevard, but apparently they have another one in Henderson as well, but this is the one I always go to. This is Juans Flaming Fajitas. It's my favorite place to get Mexican food in Las Vegas. I mainly go for their happy hour because I'm a big fan of the staples, you know, your quesadillas, your queso, your nachos. I think they have the best queso that I've ever had. And they also have really good salsa with the chips, and it also comes with bean dip and onions as well. So it's not just chips and salsa, it's chips, salsa, and bean dip. So they take care of you here. But they have everything, you know, they have enchiladas and tacos, and they have fajitas. If you get the fajitas, they actually light them on fire when they serve them to you. It's pretty cool if you can see that, if you want to get the fajitas. But this is my favorite place to go for Mexican food in Las Vegas. Never lets me down. I always get way more than I can handle though, and I usually end up leaving with a full stomach. Again, Juan's Flaming Fajitas and Cantina, Tropicana Boulevard, Las Vegas. Man, it sure is windy. Juan's Flaming Fajitas. This queso right here is really good, and I'm eating like a king. So when it comes to pizza in Las Vegas, I mean, you have a lot of options. There's a lot of different types of pizzas, and my personal favorites are New York style and Chicago deep dish. You know, I can't really pick my favorite of those two types because they're two completely different types, you know, but they're both great. But when I come to Las Vegas, there's one place that stands above the rest for pizza when it comes to me, and that's Giordanos. I think they have the best deep dish pizza in the country. I consider myself to be a connoisseur of deep dish pizza. I've tried a lot of different places, you know, and Giordanos is the best. And I wouldn't say it's a runaway, but it's my personal favorite. Their crust is amazing. The way they do their cheese is great. You know, I think they do cheese slices instead of shredded cheese. But the reason I like Giordano's deep dish pizza so much compared to all the others is that their sauce is not chunky. Now, a lot of people, they might like chunky sauce, but me, I want a sauce and not a stew. And too many deep dish places I go to, their sauce is more of like a stew. You know, you have like entire pieces of tomatoes in the sauce, you know, it's like, geez, it's more than extra chunky. It's like super chunky, and that's not me, you know. Like, there's places I've been to where I pick off the chunks of the sauce and there's no sauce left because it's not like pureed enough. So Giordano's sauce is actually a sauce, and that's why I like it so much, you know. I don't feel like I'm having to battle chunks of tomatoes when I'm eating it. But this is the Las Vegas location on Charleston Boulevard by the Red Rock. They also have one at the Venetian, I think, but this is the place I always go to. It's on Charleston Boulevard, about 2 miles east of the Red Rock, and it's always been a great location for me. I always get good service and everything. But here's the deal with places like this: call ahead, have them start baking your pizza before you get there. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting 45 minutes because it takes a while to make these deep dish pizzas, but it's worth it. I always call ahead. I always sit at the bar. I always have a good time here. Giordano's Pizza, Charleston Boulevard, Las Vegas. Actually, Summerlin, if you want to call it that. But this is my favorite place to get pizza in Las Vegas.